Light, bright, and beautiful front living. You got a nice kitchen, huge bedroom, bathroom combination. I think you guys are gonna love this camper. Oh yeah, it's got a bath and a half. What's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I'm gonna take you on a tour of the 2025 Sanibel 3802FLWB. And the WB stands for wide body. So what you're gonna find during this tour is there is a little bit more space, 101 inches from wall to wall, 2-inch thick walls, leaving the rest for the interior. But this is going to be a little bit of a higher end, more luxury unit. It's got a 6-sided aluminum frame construction. That's called their Eterna Bond construction. So basically what that means for you is better longevity, fully walkable roof, heated and enclosed underbelly. So it's going to be a little bit more suitable for more full-time application. You can get a washer and dryer, a whole bunch of good stuff that you're going to find in this video. Now, if you don't mind, hit that like and subscribe button and drop a comment. Let me know what I can do to get better for you. But just in case you missed it the first time around, all the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes will be down in the description along with a link for the price if this is something that interests you. But I hope you guys enjoy the video. Let's hop on into the inside. So if this is your first time seeing a Sanibel, the first thing that I want to point out is these things are absolutely stunning. They got kind of the light mixed in with the dark. You got your cooking, residential appliances, by the way. I mean, residential refrigerator, oven, and microwave. That thing can put in an actual turkey up in that bad boy. But a nice kitchen that does have a massive slide dedicated to nothing but good views and a great place to eat. You have your bedroom and bathroom there in the back, along with your half bath located in a pretty darn convenient place. But I mean, just look at the decor. I like how it's, darker than lighter. Plus you have the solid surface countertops. Babe, if you're watching, I love you. But since this is a front living setup, let's go ahead and start up there. And I'll tell you, the first thing that I notice is, again, that decor. I mean, what a cozy area. You have your theater seating right here, dual opposing slides with the fireplace there as well, just looking as sharp as ever with that accent lighting. But what I also enjoy is the fact that this is a full profile unit. So what you're going to get is a lot of really good head height. And then both slides are going to be the same, where you have a pull-out sofa that could not be easier to set up and take down if you're bringing the grandkids. That fireplace here is going to put out 500 BTUs of heat. So in an RV this size, it'll really kind of smoke you out of this room on most of your days. All of these windows here are going to come with the old Dracula shades, and they do open up, with this middle one being an emergency exit. So in case you do have to get out in a hurry, you have the ability to do it. Up here in the front, you got a TV on a televator, which the control for that is going to be located right in here. So with the click of a button, you pull it up, and you do notice, just how easy that is to use. But you also have that viewing window back there behind, which is going to be tinted, and it's kind of like a hard plexiglass type material for you, so you don't have to worry, about chipping that. Plus, it has the nightshade if you want to get your Dracula on, turn this all into, one big movie mode. But let me snag this here. Oh, save big money at Menards. All right, so on both sides here of the TV, 11% rebate. That doesn't sound like too half bad of a deal there. You have a really nice looking kind of glass plate in here, which is pretty darn cool, with the nickeled finish pull out. And then you'll see you got decent little storage here. And again, this is going to be on both left and right, so you can kind of put your knickknacks and all your paddywhacks and all that good stuff. You also have your Furrion soundbar with the HDMI USB zone 1 and 2, so you can rock music on inside and outside, or you can play it up on both sides. All your controls are going to be located right here, including a switch, again, for the televator, and then you can also toggle on and off that accent lighting, which I think if you shut down all the lights, put the fireplace on, and that accent, I think it would look, pretty darn nice. Now, for the Dracula shades, it's as easy as just pulling it, and they just float right up for you. So both sides have, those. Bada bing, bada boom, you're ready to rock. You also got the ability to have a nice breeze. Now, you probably won't need too much of a breeze because this thing has 3 upgraded ACs right here, and this one in particular has a pretty darn easy access to a dump valve. So if you're watching a movie up here, maybe if you're hanging out in the theater seating that's directly across from the TV and kind of a little prime viewing station, really just open that up and it'll hog a lot of that cold air and just force it right into this area. Or if you close it, it's in what they call an H-track system. So most fifth wheels either use an H-track or they use an S-track, and the H-track is going to be kind of more efficient for you. It doesn't have as many of those curves kind of zigging in and out. Now the theater seating is going to be the manual kind, so all you got to do is pull this little tab right here and you're ready to rock. You also got the 2 cup holders along with a place for all of your remotes and another window along with a couple outlets that are located right here. So a little bit of a different spot for the outlets, but I guess you could put some stuff in, right here. And now we are heading off over into the kitchen. And again, I just think this kitchen is absolutely beautiful. I do know that there will be a couple complaints on the space over here, but I'll be honest, in my household, I do most of the cooking and I prefer my own space when I cook. And that is definitely very, very ample for that. I mean, you get plenty of walk around room, but I could totally see if you're trying to dual wield it back there, 2 chefs in the kitchen, it could get just a hair tight, but you got a lot of countertop space. Let me flip that on. That's the accent lighting here, by the way, but also shows off the outlets right there. So, I mean, you can make this little coffee station if you don't want to tuck it away, up over here. But a great little spot, to get cooking. And then you got plenty of pull-out drawers. And I just love kind of that navy blue look to it. And these are going to have the soft close there as well. You're also going to see you have a stainless steel undermounted bowl with the high-rise faucet, hitting those dishes from all angles. But I mean, look at how clean cut that is, which is a pretty good sign. When they take care of under the sink, they usually take care of the rest of it. Plus, you got access to some of your plumbing, a little bit more countertop space. Your control for all your lights and your slide outs, or your lights will be located right there. I think the slide outs on this one are give me manual buttons. I'll check that here in a second. And then you got a lot of good storage there too. I like this pendant lighting too, kind of the white inside of the clear glass there, just a nice little sharp look. And then flip it around. This is, again, your slide. You're going to see residential appliances. So residential refrigerator, it's a 12 volt. So I mean, I guess not fully residential, but residential in size. Freezer on the left, refrigerator on the right, just looking as sharp as ever. It'll run off of your solar, your battery, your truck when you're driving down the road. And then you have your 4 stovetop burner and then enough room, to cook up a turkey up in that bad boy. Have yourself some Thanksgiving on the road. You also have, real tile with the grout in between, which is pretty darn sharp. And you also have your Greystone microwave, so a more residential style. Now, most campers don't like to drink, so I'm not sure why they've got this here, but you got a place where you could put a couple, couple little Bourbonias, possibly some wines, some apple juices, things of that nature. Little half bath right in here. So that way your guests can, do their thing. Just come in, take a quick leaker, and you're out of the way. You also got the porcelain top, and I'm a big fan of this. I think that looks pretty darn sharp. And then I also like how the door just kind of slides open, so you don't have to worry about it, doing anything, because it does get just a hair tight in here. But, I mean, you got plenty of room to sit down and do your business. It's also the old porcelain there, too, as well. You have an outlet, mirror for the old bowling gun. Bada bingo, bada bongo. And then really tall, high accioni going on in here. I mean, that's pretty darn huge. And then you flip it around, and now we are back to that dinette. So, we like to play euchre in our household. This would be a great place to play some euchre. It's kind of set outside. If you do happen to bring, the grandkids or something, they can sleep up in those dual pull-out sofas. But you got a good place to sit down, and kind of watch them. Because, I mean, look at all this kind of... Oh, got stuck by the chair there. You get a whole bunch of... Well, I'll just do those two so you can kind of see it. You got really good natural light that can bleed in here because the windows almost go from floor to ceiling. And then as far as slide height is concerned, it's a really tall slide as well. I'm 6 feet tall. You're probably looking at about 6'3" or so for the slide. And you also get those fancy lights there above. I mean, talk about a little romantic dinner action with honey buns. It's a good little spot. Back in the bedroom, a second fireplace, and this one's just going to be every bit as fancy up in the front. So I mean, talk about a nice little kind of, you know, bedroom feature to have. I think that's pretty darn nice. They got a couple different coloring modes too. This would be a good time to show those. 2 pull-out drawers, another window, tons of storage, and then you got a place where you can put a TV, so it's got an extra little backer there along with the appropriate plugins. And you also have, remove the safety latch, you got a little closet space and some cubby space, so plenty of room, you know, to hang up, you know, your clothing. Flip it around here, you got another slide with the bed, and that's what's going to create a whole bunch of walk around room for you. Probably about, I would say about 3.5, 4 feet or so of space to kind of do your thing and get dressed. And then, I mean, look at that, pretty darn nice. Although I wish it would go back a little bit further. I will tell you that is pretty darn clean cut for under storage. And you also have the struts to help you hold it up. 3 windows on either side, again, for nice views or a nice breeze. You also got a couple little toppers here with storage overhead there as well. And then heading back into the bathroom, I love the aesthetics of this bathroom. I just think that this is so nice. You got a porcelain foot flush throne. You got plenty of leg room, but then you also have a massive closet. So whether you are going to be using this for a washer and dryer or, you know, just for more hanging clothes, you got the ability to do it. So, I mean, again, it's a little bit more kind of home away from home. Whatever you want to call this, the little, you know, the little cupboard type deal. So you got 2 of those. And then the sinks are matching with the half bath where they kind of stick up, the porcelain, the solid surface countertops, 3 pull-out drawers down here in the middle, and then both sides are going to look just like that. So again, access to your plumbing, pretty darn clean cut. Another place for another bowling gun, and then bada bingo, bada bongo, you're ready to rock. Now the shower's kind of tucked away back in the back, but I'll tell you it's a little bit deeper too. So although it's not extremely wide, you got the Tri-Glide glass series, and I like how they didn't try to shorten it up because the countertop, they went ahead and added that glass in there so you can get through, you know, nice and easy. And I'm a pretty big guy. I mean, I'm 6 foot, 300 pounds. The head height on this is pretty darn nice. I mean, you'd have to be probably 7'5" for that to be a problem for you. And then you don't have room for 2, but you definitely got room for 1 to take a really nice, comfortable shower, along with a little step right there if you need to, you know, shave your legs or do anything like that. But drop a comment. Let me know what you think here. I think this about wraps up the inside portion of the store. Again, this is the 2025 Sanibel 3802FLWB, the old wide body. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I forgot to come back and touch on this. So these are your slide controls right here, all your interior lights, more slide controls, and then where you can check all of your tank levels. And this is going to be a touchscreen for your lighting, and then you can get it all on your app under the one control. You also have a 55,000 BTU Suburban on-demand tankless hot water heater. More storage, your fuse box, and now we are done with the inside. Look at that lady's face. That lady just looks so friendly. She's having the time of her life on that little commercial. All right, so if in case you missed it the first time around, all those specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes, will be down in the description along with a link if this is something that you wish to purchase or if you're curious on the price. But I just love the appearance of the Sanibel. It is sort of like the inside, you know, where it's light and bright with some dark accents. This front cap is aggressive, cool, and elegant, kind of all at the same time. I really like that blue accent strip there. You're also going to see that you have 6-point auto leveling there as well. And then you're going to have your propane behind this door. You do have heated and enclosed belly here underneath, along with a quick connect for your propane. You also have a little leash latch for your furry friend. Really nice pass-through storage with the thermofoil and the aluminum frame construction, you know, along with that little yellow blinking light there. That is going to be a tire pressure monitoring system, which will help you, you know, when you're driving down the road, you know, it'll scream at you if your tires are getting overinflated, underinflated, you know, anything of that nature. You also have really nice awning that goes over from here to here. I'm going to guess probably about 20 feet with your zone 2 speakers. So you have one here, and then I would venture to guess, yeah, one right there for your zone 2, so you can get bumping here down at the campground. Really nice sized tires. You also got the dual axle there. Wide body construction, 101 inches. So you're going to have your bumper with your spare tire. You're also going to have your ladder to get on top of your fully walkable roof, along with a prep for a rear observation camera. So if that's something that interests you, basically it's a 4.5-inch screen that you suction cup right onto your windshield, so you can see what's going on behind you with some distance markers. You also have your dump valve for your sewer located right there. And then you're going to have 3 slide outs on this side. All 3 are eligible for a slide topper, which is going to be a piece of awning that goes from here to here and prevents debris from falling on top of your unit. This is going to be your other area for your other dump valve. And then the back end of your hot water heater, along with your 50 amp plug-in, is located right there. And then right here, you got your other side of your pass-through storage, where you'll see that you have your solar charge controller, your auto leveling, and then your docking station with your city water connection, hot and cold water shower, black tank flush, which is going to be a sprinkler system for the old poop tank. And then this thing is going to weigh 12,667 pounds dry. But all right, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Hope you stick around for the next one. Again, my name is Hunter, and this is the 2025 Sanibel 3802FLWB, the front living wide body, baby. Have a great day. See you. Meow, 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 no, 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 no.